Do you want to talk about Coventry? The momentum, what's happened. Is it going to go downhill now? I don't know if it's negativity, but Kieran was saying
you can't say they're going to
go down. Like, not go down. Is the trajectory going to fall down the league? I don't mean going to get relegated.
You mean like the consistency of the games?
Like because we would listen. I remember. So last week we were driving up to Manchester. We were listening to the Watford game. Just spanked them.
Spanked them first half. Spanked them second half.
Spanked. Well, they didn't really spank them second half. They sort of came back into it, didn't they?
Watford, they allowed them back into it.
Yeah.
But take the gas off though.
They're really good. But that's it. But now you've lost. Like Kieran was saying to me that it's sort of been going that way. Doesn't fancy Sheffield United. The momentum's gone.
But I know what you mean. Do you not fancy Sheffield United? But Sheffield United would have wanted to break the unbeaten run, if you know what I mean.
It's going to come to it sooner or later.
Of course, it's the Championship. If you were going to Championship undefeated, then bloody hell, 46 games.
You're not doing that. Do you know what I mean? Reading was one of the best teams.
How many games did they lose that season?
Reading, I think they lost 3 or 4. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but they got the record.
If you think about it, though,
that would have been wins, though, wouldn't it? They wouldn't have had.
If you think about it, though, we're pretty much 1/4 into the Championship season now.
A quarter,
yeah, a quarter, right? And you've only lost one game, and the goals that they've scored. It's just the trajectory for it. It's just mental.
What I'm saying to you is, Kieran said that what it was, he thinks that it was the momentum that was keeping you going, and he sort of saw that the play was going, that you were going to lose sooner or later. That's why he's saying he doesn't think you do.
I know what
you're
saying, but if you think about it, when Frank Lampard took over you was bobbing around the relegation zone.
Yeah, but Cov have always started down the bottom.
But Cov weren't. Did you say this? Cov weren't bobbing round the relegation. I just think it was. They were like you were at 18.
I know you say bobbing, but you got to think. We were only like 3 games away from playoffs.
Exactly. This is the thing, and it's more. Is it more that?
But compared to where they are now this season,
is it more that there was there become a bit of an expectation because in one season you were a FA Cup semi-finalist, which people will say you should have made a
playoff finalist.
Season before that was a playoff finalist. You know what I mean? So and the season that you got to the FA Cup final, you were like 7th, 8th. You were just.
The FA Cup, we dropped out of it because straight after the Man United game, we had a run and everyone was knackered.
That's what I mean. But you weren't that far. You weren't that far off the playoffs again, were you? So then to go to that, it's like,
was that Luton game as well that you lost in this?
Penalties.
Playoffs, yeah, because they went on and won in it.
But no, you got to think when Robbins was there was a season where Cov didn't play any home games because they didn't have a stadium.
You wanted to mention this?
We looked after you, don't worry.
Yeah. And,
we looked after, I just wanted to say.
Because obviously
our times have changed.
So coming into this season, everything was kind of like set out, ready to go. Well, when the stadium got bought, that's like everyone's like, why is he not buying a striker?
Yeah.
Why is he not paying for a striker? Then 20th anniversary of like the CBS, whatever it is, they were like, oh, we've bought the stadium.
It's always going to be the Rico, isn't it?
It's CBS, yeah.
It'll always be the Rico. It'll always be the Rico. Same as like, you know, how Upton Park was never Upton Park. It was like the bowling ground, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Upton Park and St James's Park became the Wonga Stadium at one point, didn't it?
Yeah.
But the season goes a lot. Friday we had 3 usual players out, so it was like 1 defender from the normal 4 we have. So we had 3.
Your back line was pretty solid as well, weren't it?
Yeah. But now Van Uwix comes back in, but now Kitchen, because he was the only defender left of the normal 4, he's going to miss the next game.
Yeah.
And then if Bobby Thomas is not fit.
Well, this is normal though in a season. You're going to get injuries, you're going to lose players, and it's going to have a massive impact on your games. And if you're going to win, lose or draw, it comes down to your squad depth.
Yeah.
But what I was saying to George the other day, with someone like Frank Lampard, come January, you could raid Chelsea's bench if you wanted, and players ain't starting. Do you know what I mean? So you've always got that. I think I do have Coventry to win the league.
No. I mean, well, funny thing is,
I really do.
I had Birmingham to win the league at the start of the Championship because I thought of how their League One campaign went.
And how Ipswich also done the same thing.
Because Ipswich did the same thing, and I just thought they'd.
You just think you have that momentum, like you say. Do you know what I mean? You do.
But I don't know.
Catapult.
I don't know much about Birmingham, so I don't know if they've made that many changes.
I'll just take a seat back. You two just have a little chat.
The thing is with Blues, everyone assumed that we were going to have this trajectory where we were just going to fire through.
Yourself included.
Well, you get wrapped up in it, innit? But I just think if you buy so many players and you can't have a starting 11 week in, week out, and you don't know your team, you're not going to get very far.
Because that's the mad thing about Sunderland. They bought in 14 players.
Look where they are. But Liverpool as well, you could say the same with them. They've brought all these players in, and look what's happened to them.
But then their situation is like you're saying. I was listening. Robertson is on the bench.
You
Trent's
think-
left, and then the Jota situation is going to have an effect on the.
I seen a thing.
100%. I think the Jota thing is a big.
So
impact
I seen
on
a
him,
thing
you know.
saying, I didn't like you say, you don't really think about this, but John Obi McCall apparently has come out and said that apparently Mo Salah and Jota were like inseparable,
best
like,
mates.
really bad,
Yeah.
and they were saying maybe that's why his form's dipped because he's just not the person he is because he's lost his best mate.
But he's also lost his best mate. But he's also lost his best partner on the pitch in the sense of Trent.
Yeah, because the way they linked up.
Robinson, there's no excuse for
mental.
Robinson though. Like Robinson, I feel like with how bad Kirkes has been playing.
No,
I'm
okay.
going to ask you a question as well because we've both touched on this, and I don't understand how it is. Do you think that Van Dijk, as of right now, is the best centre back in the world?
No.
Nah.
There's this thing. No, we've said this. There's
He
this thing-
jockeys. That's why no one gets past him.
Yeah, but
He
didn't you
just
see that?
jockeys.
What,
He gives
I
him
can't
about
remember
4
who he
yards.
played, but
Someone said that they were like, no one ever gets around him. Like, you meant to when he's running away from you.
Yeah, literally.
yeah, I remember there was a goal. I can't remember. I think they
Is
lost.
that when he twerked?
That's when he twerked, and like Kanate's there, Van Dijk's there, and Kirkes is there, and the players just ran off, and he's just literally just like dropped off.
Did they both did they like part?
Yeah.
Both of them, yeah. And
Yeah.
that's when he stuck his arse out.
They're not a good part.
But no,
They're
we've
not
seen listened to a few things, and like people were saying at the minute how Van Dijk's the best centre. Like if you had to rank, I listened to Pitchside, love Pitchside, and they did that, but all of them did their top 10 defenders, and all of them put Van Dijk top. And I'm thinking, how is Van Dijk? Van Dijk's not the best defender in the world right now.
Yeah, but imagine Van Dijk, because like now football is played with just one striker, isn't it? Essentially.
Yeah, with
So-
two players coming on the inside.
So imagine him playing against Andy Cole and Dwight York during that one season.
But this is what
no
I said.
chance,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what,
If
this
he-
is what people say. Like how
he's
good
lucky
he is.
he's in this era really of defenders.
Yeah,
because
people
he's
say
got,
that.
he's got away with a lot.
That's what people say. Like
So
people
to
say how
compare him
good
as
he
one
is.
of the best in the world. Is
Or
fucking
imagine
mental.
up against Duncan Ferguson.
Yeah, is
Oh, he
it?
would have been bullied, mate.
Is it Rio? I think Rio come out. Someone said it to Rio, and he was like, "But someone said it. I can't
John
remember who."
John Terry said, "Look who we had to defend
That's it.
against."
That's who it is. Yeah. Sorry, JT he said, "Look who we had to defend against: Drogba's,
Thierry Henry,
Thierry Henry's, Rooney's,
Dennis Bergkamp.
Even weird little strikers. I'm not saying weird, but Mark Viduka. Do you know players like him? He could turn on a. He's one of them ones. Give him a yard,
He's
which
a
what
fucking
Van
football
Dijk does. He does a shot.
That
And
Leeds
he
squad,
was
by the way,
clinical
that
as well.
Leeds squad.
Yeah,
But Viduka was class at Middlesbrough after.
yeah, he was. Yeah,
Middlesbrough versus Nuneaton Borough.
Yeah, Borough versus Borough. But Paulo Zenden was even there.
Zenden.
Bala Zenden,
But-
Mendieta,
But that,
George Boateng,
yeah, both.
what was that other one as well?
Short
Samson?
Gareth Southgate.
Short side.
Yeah,
So yeah,
But anyway, no, I was saying that Leeds squad.
Harry Kewell, Ian Hart,
Rio
Alan
Ferdinand.
yeah, Alan Smith.
Yeah, Alan Smith.
who was the manager? Was it
Nigel Martin, the goalkeeper.
Nah.
Nigel
the
Martin wasn't
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper.
No,
Are you
no,
thinking O'Leary?
Nah, yeah, David O'Leary
David
went
O'Leary.
to manage Villa after, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a great-
Semi-final in the Champions League, weren't they?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
went downhill after that because they all got. Did it? I'm sure.
Mate,
Did Kewell go Liverpool?
And they got
Rio
relegated.
went-
They got relegated, didn't they? Kewell went Liverpool.
Lucas Radebe.
Viduka went to Middlesbrough.
Alan Smith went
Man
Man
United. Rio Ferdinand went to Man United. Nigel Martin went to Everton.
Well, Alan Smith didn't stay until they got relegated from the Premier League, did he?
Yeah, they got rinsed, didn't they? And then he said,
'Cause that's the year.
yeah, because that's the thing. He was like, "I'll never join Man United," and then they
But no,
relegated
but
and he joined Man
even
United.
then, like when you feel like,
Milner as well was in that squad.
Milner,
yeah, he was. That's where. I think
Yeah.
Aaron Lennon.
Aaron Lennon, yeah. Aaron Lennon, he was on mad wages as well. Have you heard that? When he was at Leeds,
He was, but
he was
they,
on like bonuses,
yeah,
appearance
but he
bonuses,
wasn't.
isn't it?
They never put him on because of how big his bonuses
Yeah,
were.
yeah, his appearance bonuses were like so big that whenever he was
But is
getting
Van
put on,
Dijk?
he was getting more than his actual
I wouldn't
wage.
say so.
No, I wouldn't. No, like, there's the thing about it. Won't put him in. I wouldn't say he's one of the best. He's up there. He's still a very. You can't take away from him, but he's not the
You
best.
can't. You can't
Oh,
take away from what.
And
he's
if
won.
you, and this is the thing, everyone's saying that he's so good.
Is that
also-
because football's changed?
Exactly.
Yeah, dramatically.
Like, would you? I'm saying, like, thinking in my top of my head now. Where would you put him in an all-time Premier League defenders list?
If you had four. Well, it's,
No, like
yeah.
if you were going to do top 10 Premier League defenders of all time, where does?
Yeah, he's in. I think he's 10th.
Because the thing is,
I think you have to give him some sort of recognition.
I think
because
if
of
you do
what he's
defenders,
done,
centre backs, fair enough. If you were to do defenders across the board, I don't think he makes top 10.
what with fullbacks and whatnot.
Fullbacks included.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Does he get above Gary Neville?
No.
Do you know what?
No, Gary Neville. Gary Neville's one of them things that he's like, I don't understand the disrespect he gets.
Yeah, see,
He was just.
It's like say longevity, which
if you
says,
took Gary Neville out of the United squad, he'd be like his brother to me. I think he worked well for that. I think he was one of them. He wore his heart on his sleeve.
but take us out. Same with most. But Danny Alves was the same.
Yeah.
Messi,
Barca.
you took Messi, put Messi in PSG. weren't really no good.
No,
Yeah.
I think you give it that extra when you play for the team that you support, though. That's why Gary Neville done so well at United. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and say Gary Neville's not that good. He was good, but I just think if you put him in another team, he wouldn't have been.
I don't think.
As not mentioned.
There will be people that disagree with me, obviously, but I just don't think that you would put him above Gary Neville when you look at what Gary Neville's done in his career compared to what Van Dijk's done in his. I don't think it's a question.
Yeah, but
given who Gary Neville's got to defend against as well, as wingers.
Yeah,
didn't Van Dijk get a third place in the Ballon d'Or?
I think he might have been in the top 3. I don't think he hasn't.
He's been in the top 3, but I know he's never won it. But Gary Neville's.
I think he came second one, didn't he? Because all Liverpool fans
Yeah.
were saying that it was a robbery.
Yeah.
So I think he finished second.
So that alone, that boosts you up, doesn't it?
But the thing is, you look at Ballon d'Or and it means nothing.
But how many Champions Leagues has
Ever
he
since
got?
Messi and Cristiano had that little.
How many Champions Leagues has he got?
Who?
Van
Van
Dijk.
Dijk.
I'm going to say
One.
One. Okay, how many Gary Neville got?
2.
Two.
Yeah,
Right,
two.
how many
Well,
how many Premier Leagues has Van Dijk got?
2.
How many has Gary Neville got?
Fucking hell.
How many FA Cups has Van Dijk got?
I get where you go. I know where you're going with
Do you know what I mean?
But it's a team game, isn't it? You're asking about individual.
But if you're asking,
individuality.
Well,
if you're asking me who's a better actual footballer, Van Dijk's a better footballer than Gary Neville.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But
yeah, touching that. But there's a player that's just retired from Spurs at 27. He's a goalkeeper, and you got a Europe.
he's gone
The
to do
big
his
guy
yeah,
in the photo.
he wants to be
He got
photographer.
he's got a Europa League medal, and he's retired now.
Yeah.
I've seen it
because he turned around and said, I think that he's not gonna. Maybe he was gonna leave and he weren't getting the offers that he wanted because he turned around and said, I always wanted to play since I was little. I've always wanted to play at the top level, and I always told myself if I weren't going to play at the top level, like the Premier League, that sort of top level, if I'm not playing at that level, then I'm not interested. So they obviously he's dropped down the pecking order. You got to think there's him now, but we've got Vicario, we've got Kinski, who was fucking pony against Newcastle, and then we've got Whitman. Obviously, he's thing, and then you've got what's the other geezer? I forgot his name.
I'm trying to think.
But like,
but he's fourth choice goalkeeper now. So
did you not want to try and get a move, or?
That's what I mean. I think he probably couldn't get the move that he wanted because that's what he's come out and said. I've always said I want to play at the very top, and if I'm not playing at the very top, then what's the point?
Well, that's like Ramsdale. Ramsdale said I'd rather play.
Yeah, Mark Lowen said the same thing, didn't he?
I'd rather play than.
I'm not a Championship player. I'm playing the Premier League. That's when he retired after Stoke, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is that when Stoke got relegated? Was he at Stoke when they got relegated then, or was he just after that?
I don't know. I just remember him saying that I'm a Premier League footballer.
Talk about. Have you seen the guy that scored in all 10 tiers of English football?
Yeah, I seen that the other day. Have you not seen? He's completed football.
He completed like the league, so he started at Norwich. I think it was Norwich in the Premier League, and he's worked his way down and scored it in every goal. He's 50 years old, and he decided I'm going to play non-league at 10th tier.
And he scored a goal last
I'll
week.
get it up, but I'm going to have no single, but a decent finish as well for a 50-year-old.
Yeah.
Still playing non-league football.
Off topic, guess who I randomly bumped into in Albert Schloss in Manchester?
Benny McCarthy.
No. A professional footballer we both know. Very young lad.
James Madison.
Hilltop.
Josh Ginelli.
Josh Ginelli, yeah.
Josh Ginelli.
Randomly bumped into him in Albert Schloss.
Did he recognise you?
Well, no, he walked past him and I swear that's Josh Ginelli. And Kieran's like, oh, when I go say hello.
Is that the one who played in the Scottish League?
Yeah.
For
Motherwell. Does he play for Hearts?
Played for Hearts, didn't he?
I think it was Hearts, yeah.
Oh no, Jacob Blythe played for Motherwell.
Yeah. But yeah, he's like, oh. I was like, oh, mate. Yeah, little. Sorry.
It's alright, you ain't got to apologise.
It's completely off topic.
Yeah.
It is funny because you see him because I remember.
He's just football. Talking football, he's a footballer.
Football.
I suppose he lives up that way then, doesn't he?
I think he's back down, isn't he? Like now, he was with Swansea, but they've let him go.
Where is he not?
I don't think he's with a club at the minute.
Did you go score with many players that played football or?
No.
You know someone that knows Jude, you said though.
I know someone, the gym that I go to, someone knows Jude.
He's not looking after him though, is he?
6 degrees of separation.
Literally, yeah. Everyone knows someone who knows
something. You know
something.
the 6 degrees separation?
No.
6 degrees, it's either the 6 or the 7 degrees separation is a theory that everybody in the world is connected through 6 people. So like, I know you.
Ronaldo.
You'll know, yeah, like R9. I know you know something, and then you'll know somebody, and then that someone knows someone, and it only takes 7 people, and you will connect to every person in the world.
Oh,
nice little theory, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is mad when you think about that, yeah.
Played against Jude's dad.
He was meant to be fucking brilliant, you know. Mark
Scored some goals.
Mark Bellingham.
I don't know.
He's got one of the best goal scoring records in long league football.
But he's got a long list of teams, I don't think, as well.
Mm.
He scores a goal for every other team he plays for.
No, man.
For 100 teams.
But I suppose you only have to score one, then you move on.
There you go, exactly, yeah.
There you go, yeah.
No, I think he was.
But the
decent.
thing is, I remember we had a conversation. Apparently, Job was meant to be like the next best thing. Job was so much better than Jude, and just hasn't worked out.
Well,
has it?
when I was last watching Coventry against Sunderland last season, he didn't look like. But then every game's different. You're not going to get the best out of every.
Nah.
But he didn't look like that anyway for Sunderland, did he?
I don't know.
I thought he was quite good when I was watching him at Sunderland. They seem to like him as well.
Yeah, I don't know. He's gone, like I say, he's only gone Dortmund for one reason.
Well, he
but
needs to have his own path, man. He's following his brother's
Exactly.
footsteps.
That's the thing, and
I think he should have stayed.
He could have played in the Prem.
What would you choose, the Bundesliga over the Premier League?
But the Bundesliga is an easy one. What are you gonna?
It's an easy way out. You're copying yourself out.
Yeah, 100%. But what are you gonna? What league are you best gonna? Are you gonna shine in, thrive in best?
Well, he was starting for Sunderland.
Yeah, but you don't know if you're going to shine. Like, look how well Sunderland have done now.
And also, you got to think his brother. Look at the development that his brother had, and that was through Dortmund. And if they're reeling you in and they've gone, listen, we'll make you like your brother. That's what we can do.
Yeah, but
and then he's going to be talking to his brother, and Jude's going to be saying only good things about Dortmund.
Yeah, I get that.
And then you could say that against Sancho, but look how Sancho's turned out.
Because you could argue the same thing about Jude, because Jude had.
That's true.
Jude. Yeah, but you say
just because you go Borussia Dortmund, don't mean you're gonna have a great career.
But you could say the same thing about Jude in terms of bottling the Premier League, because he had meetings with Man United, he had meetings with Liverpool.
Yeah, but you blame
Man
United.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer turned around and said that he just knew straight away. He was like so headstrong. He was a lovely lad, but you just knew he wanted to play.
Thing is though, he's. Thing is with Jude.
Gotta be careful what you say about Jude.
I'll get my back up with Jude.
Aaron,
Thing is with Jude, he knew.
Don't say anything bad.
Because Borussia Dortmund are renowned for bringing in youngsters, letting them grow, and then they'll sell them on for a better fee. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jude already knew that, so obviously he's going to go there. And the way he's gone through it, how his path's gone, he's obviously right. I don't know how else to
If
explain.
Birmingham was in the Premier League with Jude and Real Madrid came in, do you still think he would have went?
Real Madrid, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, but
I think you always go. Yeah, same as Trent.
If you played for Spurs, being a Spurs fan, and then Real Madrid,
100%. Yeah, I can't knock.
or is that just think of?
I think
you've got to go Real Madrid because it's Real Madrid.
It baffles me about our Liverpool fans, and not all of them do, but the majority of them can turn around and go, "Oh, can't believe he's leaving." It's Real Madrid. They are the biggest team in the world. That's a fact. The biggest team in the world in football.
He did everything. He was good for Liverpool. He won it.
Exactly. Yeah. Real Madrid come knocking. You're gonna say no.
I understand, like, you want money for him, but when they had the chance to sign him to Real Madrid, they didn't want him to go it then. So
no, I just think that Real Madrid's the team you go to. You go to Real Madrid.
Jonathan Wood go went there.
Yeah. He had one of the best debuts as well. Didn't he get sent off and score an own goal?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was injured for like 2 years.
I think Adebayor was there.
We said this the other day.
It's when you think of the people that have gone to Real Madrid, like Ruud van Nistelrooy was there, Adebayor, Julian Baptiste.
Yeah, that's a shout. That is
machine.
Big guy he was.
Yeah.
Drenthe, who plays to Everton.
Drent, I've said this. He was Royston Drent. He was the one that was like going to be this.
He was
unbelievable talent.
He was like the next McCall.
And he just loved
Makelele, sorry.
He just loved the sesh.
Guti.
Loved
I
going
can't
out.
think of who he is.
You'd recognise him. Big, thick dreadlocks.
Just imagine Edgar Davids without the glasses.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I think I know who you're on about.
Yeah, and then he went, because who went, what's his name? Stephen Pienaar.
But he played for Real Madrid?
No, he went to Everton.
Yeah.
He was
he was at Tottenham.
Yeah, and
he was a good player.
Yeah.
I rate Steve Pienaar.
When you go for the list of players, like, you forget so many players that have played. Like,
yeah, I was saying to Joe, I wanted to say to you, how many players off the top of your head do you know who's played for Coventry and Blues?
Coventry and Blues?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Scott Dan.
Scott Dan did, yeah.
Gary McSheffrey.
Yeah, I loved him down the Blues, you know.
Did you?
Yeah, cool. He was a legend down the Blues, man.
Lee Carsley.
What's he doing now? Any like a manager at Doncaster or something like that?
Who?
McSheffrey.
I think he might be a coach or something, yeah. Lee Carsley's son plays for Leeds Town.
Yeah, he's told me.
Seen him over time. Some fans suck him off. It's really bad as they're walking past him.
Djukovic struck, yeah.
Our goalkeeper, Ryan Allslap, as well. He had a little stint.
See, some of these I won't even know.
Marlon King.
Marlon King, wife beater.
Yeah.
I was thinking...
He was great for us, though.
I was thinking Marlon Airwood in my head.
Stern John.
Clinton
Morrison.
Yeah. Clinton Morrison at Cov used to have
Ian Bennett.
9+1 on his shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that Zam.
Because he couldn't have number 10, so he
yeah,
had
it's
9+1.
that Inter Milan player made it famous, didn't he? Zambotta or something like that his name was.
Yeah.
And he wanted number 9, so he couldn't have it, so he had 18. It was like 1+8.
Who else?
I'm trying to sit here and
Ian Bennett, who used to play in goal. He played
Ian
for
Bennett.
Coventry.
I'm just sitting here trying to.
Dele Adebola.
Dele Adebola played. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking Dele. Yeah, Dele Adebola. Yeah.
Dele Adebola. I think I just said it too quick.
Seen him on our FIFA festival somewhere in Warwick.
He's brilliant.
Yeah. I was like, fucking Dele Adebola.
I don't think there's many that's played for Coventry and Tottenham, has there?
James Maddison.
Yeah, James Maddison.
There would have been.
Jimmy Holmes.
Robbie Keane.
Robbie
Keane. James Maddison, Robbie Keane.
Modric. I'm joking.
Imagine
that.
Yeah,
there'll be obscure ones.
There always is. There's always like a loan move that's just dropped in there.
Yeah.
No, I can't think. I'm not really good with.
What about Blues and Spurs?
Spurs. Oh, Wilson Palacios.
Wilson Palacios.
He was a great little player. Ecuadorian. Yeah.
Stephen Carr.
Yeah.
Stephen Carr played for Newcastle, didn't he?
Would have been Gareth Bale if Alex McLeish didn't want to pay the extra couple mil when he was a right back.
Yeah, but
left back even.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Was that before he went to Spurs?
Yeah. We was gonna get him. I think it was like 8 mil they wanted, and we was only saying 5 mil or something. But yeah, we could have had Gareth Bale, but obviously I think that season after he went to left wing and absolutely fucking smashed it, because he weren't doing all that well at left back, was he really?
No, he had 5 bad games. Then all of a sudden,
that Inter Milan game,
someone got injured, and then it was like, well, I've got to leave him in.
Who was he against? Was it Macon? For Inter Milan?
Macon.
He absolutely fucking made.
He scored. Did he score 3 goals the same?
Hat-trick in that game, yeah.
All the same. What a knock, by the way. He just knocked it around.
Yeah, he just absolutely made him
one of the greatest goals
defender.
ever is knock and run.
Barcelona.
Where he
Copa del Rey.
Yeah, where he runs up into the stand and then runs back down.
Yeah, fucking brilliant.
I'm sure there was that one season at Spurs where he was just. I think he scored a lot, but it wasn't like. He must be like 10 goals or something, but all the goals he scored
as well.
Yeah, that one when
Volley did come across and just fucking hammered
the one
it,
against Stoke.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Southampton.
He's like a sky blue away kit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, good goal.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Good player.
Would you say he's best ever British player?
Yeah.
Above George Best.
British, is it British? So you're saying?
Oh yeah, George Best was Irish, wasn't he? He weren't Northern Irish.
You got to say George Best.
Yeah.
He was Northern Irish, wasn't he?
He was, weren't he?
Northern Irish.
Northern Irish. You say that, and then you've got Rooney.
Yeah.
Giggsy.
I suppose you have Bale because he got. Giggs. But then Bale didn't really play towards the end. He was just...
Yeah, exactly. Giggsy. You got Rooney. You got Bobby Charlton.
I think Bale's better than Giggs.
Bobby Charlton. Okay, I'm just giving you names. Bobby Charlton. Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore's a legend.
He's a legend. Well, I've never watched the play game.
No, I haven't, but you know he's a legend.
do you know what's weird? Do you know when you watch
how many games have you watched George Best play? You haven't watched it. You've seen the highlights.
Yeah, highlights.
Do you know
highlights of George Best and Bobby Moore?
You know when you watch games now, you see how fast they are. Imagine, for example, like the '96 Euros. Watching that back, it's like this is really slow. And McManaman was a baller. McManaman was just like pulling step overs out. It's like I don't remember him ever doing a step over.
No.
Darren Anderton.
He played for Blues. Blues and Tottenham. There you go, another one.
Darren Anderton.
We had him at the end of his career. And look, we had Chris Sutton as well at the end of his career.
But imagine you had most people towards the end.
We've had a lot of players towards the end of their career.
I was just about to
We've
say
had
that.
a lot of players. Chris Sutton, Darren Anderton.
Who's that one that you really like, the French one who won the World Cup?
Christophe Dugarry, man.
Christophe Dugarry, yeah.
We had him when he was, 30 odd, though. That ain't really well.
But then 30 back then would have been like...
Yeah, you got
35, 36,
they don't...
Whereas now...
Players didn't really play as...
He was different class. Steve Bruce, I know he's not the world's greatest manager, but he said he's the best player he's ever
Did Alex Bruce play for Birmingham?
Yeah, he did.
Of course he did. Dad cannot play. I'm surprised Callum Carsley is like, Dad, any chance of getting me, just throw me for one cap?
Yeah. He's got connections with the Blues though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he works for him.
Who, Callum?
Yeah, he's some sort of like, I'll have a look, he's some sort of like... I don't know
Coach?
what he does. No, he's got some sort of like actual role within Birmingham.
Who?
Callum Carsley.
Oh, something like that.
Have you watched him play?
Because he played for Everton before he went to Nuneaton.
Because he's
left back.
He does alright. He just
scores some goals, doesn't he?
Just pings it.
Yeah, but 3G is a nice pitch to pound, isn't it? It's easy to play.
Ping it. You know, like sometimes when Sunday League.
Do you like watching football like that?
Yeah.
Do you prefer it?
Yeah.
Challenges.
I love non-league football.
Yeah, non-league football's different.
Non-league football's
So when I was at the Griff yesterday, there was a lad. He tackled, the keeper came running out, like flying out to kick the ball, and the subs come on, and he's absolutely, because one of you said, "Oh, missed big challenges."
Yeah.
He's straight through the keeper. The keeper's gone, flipped up, come down, screamed, and I'm like, I swear he's broke his leg there, but obviously the scream makes it worse. But there's a photo of him, and he's just cleaned the keeper out with winning the ball.
They're the ones that are best.
I've said to you, if you can get the ball and the player,
the best one of the best one of them is Scott. You seen that one of Scott Brown?
Aberdeen.
He's actually goes through, like you say, he just comes in and just fucking bang, and the player like literally does like a backflip over him.
The best thing about Scott Brown is when someone did it to him, he just stood up and like laughed in there.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he's mental. I always thought he was bold, until he become like a manager thing. He grew his hair.
I used to tell you to I told you. I told you. So give him the little chop. Give him a little wing. Next thing you know, it's just fucking bang. I'm like, yeah. What are you doing with Aaron? He's like, sorry.
You gotta have one tackle in the game. So
it's something mad. I remember you did it once to someone. It was like some geezer from Blues. You know the band? Some geezer from the band Blue, like he was like, that's his sister's husband. Something weird like I remember. Do you remember?
The guy who's I played with and against, and his sister was going out with, I think it was Simon from Blue.
That's it, yeah. Because you remember telling me after, he's like, that geezer ought to chop down for you. That's who he is. He was one, because I remember him, because he was one that screamed. You hit him and he made a bit of a squeal.
He was deaf, but he used to play for obviously England. I think it's
the disability team. Yeah,
but he was good. But
he weren't then.
Yeah.
You don't play no more, no.
No, well, I'm trying to. Yeah. I've been out for like 3 years injured.
Yeah,
you can see it.
What's your highest ever moment in football? Like your most proudest moment.
The proudest moment, probably playing for Coventry Sphinx in the FA Cup, playing against, I think 3 leagues above Stafford Rangers.
Yeah.
I played for Griffin.
Was that the first?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Was that the first proper round?
No, so
because you got, is it 3 rounds or 4 rounds?
So with like the Neat and Griff in their league, you have to finish in like the top 8 or something to get into the FA Cup. It's like their Champions League.
Oh shit!
It's like the extra preliminary.
So you have like extra preliminary, one first qualifier, second qualifier, third qualifier,
and then it's the FA Cup.
Then first round proper.
But it was always money, weren't it? That's what the big thing.
Yeah,
FA.
And so when my first season was Sphinx, so this was after the Griff, we went on a run through extra preliminary, got to them, which I think seemed like a final. Every game was a final anyway because you get money for it.
Just off the first round proper.
I think we were 2 because we ended up playing better for United. But during that run, we played one team, Stourport Swiss. We were 4-0 down in the first 20 minutes, and then I have no idea. It's probably one of the best games we played in. And then before the end of the half, it was 4-3, and I assisted 2, and then second half got the equaliser. Went back to their place. That's when it was replays. And
4-0 down at half time.
Was it?
Yeah. No, we won 2-0. I think I won a penalty. I can't remember, but I had that many energy drinks before I started. I was just running around ragged.
Riddled with anxiety, heart palpitations.
And I just remember one lad in the game going, I can't believe how much you're already, mate. I'm absolutely knackered.
Aaron was like a dog. You know, you let a dog off his just.
So was you 2 away from the actual?
So that was 2. So then we went on, and the next game was Stafford Rangers, which were 3 leagues above. So they would have been 1 below non-league, I think. What's
North
the top? One below the conference.
League.
Yeah, 1 below. We played them, went down to 10 men, managed to get a draw, and then we went to their place and we won 3-2. And yeah, that was like an unbelievable experience.
So we beat you.
So then after that game, we played Bedford United. Were you there for that game?
Possibly.
Because that's when the game kicks off late because all the Birmingham Bedford fans turned up late, and there was like a delay before kick-off because at Sphinx you only had one turnstile to go through, and it was just a car park. So
rammed.
Yeah, and so
I was there because they pushed over.
They pushed the wall down.
Pushed the wall over, and they were saying shit ground. They were chanting shit ground. Their fans.
And
I was there.
Yeah, that game was absolutely nuts. Like, I've never experienced like
They'd like it was just like this tiny little like
so
breeze
like,
block wall cement.
Yeah, so you're in the stands.
They were there and they just got pushed up against it and it just fell over.
That's the one thing about like non-league football.
It was like a proper non-league ground. It was just a pitch with like a little hut for the players.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, and literally where you was probably like the end of the pitch. Then it's like a gap pitch, and yeah, we lost 1-0. They went and played York in the next round.
Would that have been the first round of the FA Cup?
No, that would have been one before.
So yes, they went on to play York, and they were the winner of that. So I'm assuming they lost to York.
Yeah.
I don't remember Bedworth ever playing in the FA Cup
first
proper.
nine. So if they would beat York, they would have been the first.
Fucking hell.
Because the first, So the thing, so this week's the first round in the FA Cup.
This is the first
round.
What was it with the FA Vars with Griff? Was that always preliminary rounds and stuff, or was that?
I think that's the same, but that's only that league. Like that
I don't
level
know.
league.
Is it because Nuneaton are in the FA Vars now?
Yeah, so because they're the league above, it's only the league above that level league.
Oh, so it was like a qualifying one for.
Yeah, so there's two above each other, and I think Nuneaton Griff got there before, and they played. I think I'm sure they played like Steve Sidwell's team. I'm trying to think, but they played someone who was, and they got to like a quarter final. The FA Vars, but the finals at Wembley anyway.
Yeah.
No way.
Does
the FA Vars only go as high as the National Conference?
Yeah.
No, so the FA Vars is only the Griff's league and the league above, but all round. England.
Around the country.
So no one in the Conference League can play in the FA Vars. Oh,
it's weird because when you play in those, because I'm sure like the FA Trophy is a certain down like better if you have a preliminary and stuff like that. But all depends on what league you're in and what ones you go into.
Do you remember that day where you had an important game for Griff, and we'd gone out? We're at the Bolty. And we're upstairs and we're just having a nice time, and then you've got a beer in front of you.
It was a tiny one, wasn't it?
And Steve just like appeared behind it, like
I remember you telling me this.
And just said hello to everyone, was really happy and chirpy. And then you've gone, Steve just
shit.
didn't say anything, just fucked off.
Yeah.
Did you get it in the neck?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it in there.
Just a little bit, yeah. But we're all trying to be like, nah, he's not. That's not Aaron. Just having a nice time drinking him, but
it was one of those small bottles. Like it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was just one. It was just with a meal. Like,
but he was like that anyway.
I think he just wanted the best for me. That's all, and he just thinks me going out drinking on a Friday night.
Yeah, just that before the game. It's not really a good idea, is it?
But it wasn't. It was just we weren't. No one was on the pitch. We were just having.
He'd probably look at him and be like, "Oh, here we go."
A curry the night before is not ideal either, is it?
Yeah, a bit too heavy.
But I remember you used to do that anyway. Because I used to go with them anyway. I was only a lot younger. But I used to be like, Steve would be like, look, just come with us.
You used to always be on the coach.
Get the ball, boy. Do little things for me. And he's like, I'll buy you a few beers after. Because I was only 16, baby face. I'd be like, yeah, sound. So I was always in the change rooms of that, and I'd be given like a kit to change into and whatnot. Basically. And I remember just like walk. I remember the one FA Vars game. Absolutely got spanked, and he just walked in, threw the door open, walked in, just like walked around for about 3 or 4 minutes, just like dead staring at everyone, even me. I had nothing to do with it. Just like dead,
I'm not even played.
Yeah, just dead staring at everyone, right? And then just turned around and walked off. And everyone was just like, And then someone's phone started ringing. That was mine actually. I remember it had some sort of ringtone. I think it was Ray J, Sexy Can I?
That's the best thing that you can hear.
That's it. So he's gone. So he's gone all dead face, walked out, right, then walked out. And everyone's like, still, because it's so awkward, like 20 seconds has gone past. No one said anything. Everyone's like, oh. And then you just do good. And I'm like, oh, please, something. Because John was in there.
John was his assistant.
John was his brother, but he was his assistant. He was still in there. And I thought, please. I'm thinking, please don't someone say, who the fuck's phone is that? Please. And no one did, because it was that awkward. Because Steve come in, like, mate, he made it that awkward that nobody even acknowledged the fact that my phone was ringing.
I think looking at it, no one even spoke. I was like, just get changed.
I got changed, obviously, because I got changed, didn't have to have a shower or anything like that, so I was the first one out, walked out, and he was there in the bar, and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't really want to be here because he's fucking in such a bad mood. But to be fair to him, like Charlie, he's like, yeah mate, I'll get you beer. I'm like, yeah, nice one.
I remember John's always like, Chuggy, get those bottles ready.
Yeah.
Chug, where's the bibs?
I remember at one point he walked up to me and he was like, come to me in a black bag, and we'd gone to an FA Cup game or something like that. I'm the coach, got a bin bag, and he's like, this had to go and get the fucking rubbish. And I've gone, what? He's gone, go round and collect all the fucking rubbish. I was like, No, I'm not your fucking bimbo. You got no chance.
I'm the kit man.
Right. And Steve walked up behind him, like fucking put his hand in, grabbed my cock, and he went, "Go and pick the rubbish up." And I went, "No." And I didn't.
Kitman is a good job though, like, when you think about it.
Yeah, have you seen Man City's
It weren't
Kitman? Well,
Kitman.
not the,
It weren't
not the new
Kitman.
No, I know
one.
you weren't Kitman.
It was no. I'm not saying it weren't Kitman. It was more. I was more of a ball boy.
Yeah.
Because obviously you got to think them a lot of griffs, for example, is in the Neaton's running track, and there's a full pitch in it. So the ball got wide or shot over, then it's fucking quite a far wide back. So someone would kick one from the bench, and then he'd be like, "I'll go grab the ball." So I just run off and grab the ball. I was only like 15, 16, and I'm getting bought beers and stuff. That's what I'm thinking.
I'd love to be a Kitman. Remember Man City's Kitman? He was proper in the mix and that. Get him on the pitch partying with him.
No, I'm thinking of Chelsea's physio. You know, the one who does all the jokes. That's who I was thinking.
Oh, what, the Petr Cech one?
Yeah.
Go on, Petr Cech goalkeeper. Oh, and gets it.
It's his laugh.
Boots it. Yeah,
it's his laugh.
Yeah,
his laugh.
Yeah, I just think like being a kitman's just be great fun.
Yeah, it's sort of being a third choice goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, look at what's his name?
Have you seen
Scott
Roy
Carson?
Keane?
Scott Carson.
Have you seen Roy Keane?
He's had the best career ever.
Only since he was at Man City.
Yeah, I know, but
have you seen? Have you seen?
He's got two Champions League medals.
That's
so
where he's had his Man City.
Two. Yeah, Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah.
I don't. Did he get? He get one in the Champions League and that, didn't you? FA Cup and that. He wouldn't have got a Premier League.
Because your keeper that retired just got Europa League and he never played a game.
But that's what I mean. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking.
Mad though, isn't it? When you think about it, when you go through the list of people that have had Champions League medals that probably never really played during.
We were saying, we were saying the other day, Frank Lampard didn't get should Frank Lampard have got one for Chelsea? Because the season they won it under Tuchel, Frank Lampard got them through, so they qualified. They got through the group stage, but he didn't get one.
It was his squad pretty much.
But he didn't get one.
He didn't get one.
Should he have had one?
But is it different with managers though?
It turns out that it only when he gets to the qualifying stages, the managers and coaches get one, but they don't get one if they've left before the qualifying stages.
Chris Kirkland, I'm sure he got one with Liverpool.
He was Cov player.
He was a Cov
Is
player.
he from Cov?
Didn't he play for Wigan?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he from Cov? Because he started Cov, didn't he? Sure, Chris Kirkland started Cov.
Is it Chris Kirkland?
I know you're on about Chris.
There's
Kirkland.
a player that played for Liverpool anyway, and Rafa Benitez was manager. I think it was, and he won something anyway, but he didn't get given the Champions League. Rafa Benitez gave it to one of his coaching staff.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
that's bad.
You'd be fuming. Yeah, but can you argue if you've not done anything?
Did you see that one with? Do you know when Chelsea won the Club World Cup? They've give. I think it was. I don't know if it was Palmer's or no. It was just Madwecki.
They gave it to
Trump.
They gave it to Trump.
So in the White House, Trump has got a Club World Cup winners. It's meant to be Madwecki's.
Trump's class.
He's got it.
Standing there in front of
everyone
celebrating.
Yeah, you see the one.
Steal their faces.
It's Cole Palmer. What's he doing?
But he's confused all the time anyway.
But then when that is one of the best memes ever. You know when Enzo talks, he's going,
"What?" Yeah, he's on the pitch. He's like, "What?" Trying to work out what he's saying to him.
Where he's asking the question between AM and PM, and he goes, "What?" Oh, he's brilliant. Yeah, same as fucking Jack Grealish. Some of the stuff that Jack Grealish.
Oh, have you ever seen?
My favourite one is Dean Smith has called you an encyclopedia of football. What do you think about that? And he goes,
"What's that?"
Oh, what?
Yeah, what's the?
And she goes, an encyclopedia. So you know the encyclopedia? I don't know what that is.
I like the one where they're in the England camp and they've got a picture of the England and like Scotland on the thingy. Obviously not Scotland. And he's like, point out where you're from on this map, and he goes, "Is that England?" And he's looking like proper confused. That one's good. I love him though. He's a man of the people, Jack Grealish.
I like it when Saka used to go around and give everyone spelling tests.
What's that?
You ever seen? No. So when it was
he's smart as fuck, any Saka.
So Saka will go around and he'll go for Russia, was it? Not Russia. It must have been the Qatar. So he'll go up. He'll go up to like James Madison. He'll go smell diarrhea.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And
I'd be like, Saka, get fucked.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just in case you make yourself look silly.
Oh, he made everyone look silly.
He's been off it anyway so far, I think, Saka. We were saying to you the other day, this year he's only scored...
No, that's for the past... He averages five
goals.
5 goal contributions.
Him or Bowen?
Saka, I think you play Saka, don't you? Saka's a better player.
Don't know, you know.
Saka's one of the first names on the team.
He's old, cause
I like Madueke, I do, and he's in the same position. I think Madueke's...
No, Madueke's not a better player than Saka.
Are they both going...
Saka plays well for England.
You reckon they both make the England squad?
Saka plays well for England, and it's the same as like Pickford. You always have Pickford. Pickford's shite for Everton.
Yeah, he's amazing.
But he's amazing for England.
Do you know what?
I don't think I've seen Saka have a bad. Have Saka had a bad England game?
Probably.
I can't think of one.
He's always gonna have a good game, is he? I said to you just before you come out. Would you take Welbeck in the England squad?
I would, yeah.
You would, ain't it?
In my bit, I'd take the ones who are.
Because if you think about it, all we've really got is Kane.
Someone said I'll have this conversation.
Because it's like when Leicester won the league, the English players that just won the league, and you know the form they were in.
But it's that thing, innit? I get that the team. I get that. I get that, but the most informed players aren't the best players.
No, but the tournament's so short.
Say that though, they took
years
ago. They took Theo Walcott to a World Cup over Darren Bent.
That's ridiculous.
And he finished. I'm sure Darren Bent finished one of the top goal scorers in the league.
Yeah. That's the thing. But what do you want? Who do you want? You're England's manager. Who do you want the most?
I'll go off form.
Do you want the most informed, or do you want the best?
Because so look at Palmer was informed before he went to Euros, and every time he come on, he was banging them in. Well, he weren't always banging them in, but he was being very influential to the games.
But it's different.
I do think form
starting's different to coming on, because you can come on and go, well, I've got nothing to lose. Because
I will contradict myself though, because Foden was fucking pony when he went from being PFA Player of the Year to come on, but he was playing out of position. But I do stick by saying I would take your informed players.
No, I think it's got to be a mix of both. I think you do take some informs, but I think you have got your dead set cert starters.
Yeah,
Pickford.
So
if Pickford,
Mark Gay as well.
Who are the top three keepers you'd take? Obviously, Pickford's one. But who's
Pope? Ramsdale's doing all right for Newcastle. I know he's on the bench. Trafford's between Ramsdale and Trafford. Anything third choice.
Not Henderson.
Do you know what? Henderson's a shout, and he gets regular game time as well, doesn't he? With Palace.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the only way anyone's going to play is if Pickford's not playing.
Yeah.
But that's the same with Harry Kane. Like I
say, you dead certs. There are some players that
because behind Harry Kane, there's only
Jude Bellingham. You're telling me if Jude Bellingham, here you go. Look at his little face. Jude Bellingham. So if Jude Bellingham's not in form, you're going to say you're going to play someone else over him.
He'll be alright.
No, there you go. Of course he'll be alright.
That's just me being.
But that's what you're saying. You're saying you've just contradicted yourself again because you've just gone. I'll always go in form, and I've gone. Well, what about if Jude Bellingham's not in form?
Do you know?
He'll be alright actually because he's from Stalbridge.
To be fair, no. If he weren't playing as well up to his standard, then yeah, you'd have to chop and change. You can't just leave someone on the pitch.
At the Euros,
well, you're taking him and you're starting him.
At the Euros, other than that overhead kick, he weren't really that good.
I was about to say that. Yeah, apart from the overhead kick,
he weren't that good.
He weren't. But to be fair.
The problem is when you play.
None of them were really fucking brilliant.
Palmer was playing.
Palmer was probably one of our only ones who was like.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's when he.
Harry Kane, mate, you could say the same about Harry Kane. Harry Kane was wank.
Yeah, Harry Kane is.
Foden was wank. They were all wank.
Yeah, and I'm not.
I don't know how the fuck we got so far. To be fair,
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying you've just said. I'm just making a point
against Switzerland.
I was there for that. It's fine.
Do you know what I mean?
That was the best.
Just about beat the Dutch with the fucking last minute goal.
I've got a daughter.
Lucky, I think.
I've got a daughter that I love more than life itself. But being at that Switzerland game was the best moment of my life.
It's always going to be when you win, isn't it? It's always
being there for that with the game and how it was. And I've said to Reece, the thing was that we were there for another day after that. Well, another 2 nights. We were there for that night, and then another night after that.
Was that for the Euros, isn't it?
Yeah. So we were in Dusseldorf. So, and I said the problem was as well, riding on it. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, if we lose, this is going to be a shit weekend.
Loping around.
Proper wank weekend.
So for the Euros, Paddy Power did a competition. It was called a penalty shootout. Leighton Orton Ground. So I was signed in because I've got a Paddy Power account. Signed up, went there, and it's like a shootout, and there was goals set up all around the pitch. And it was like a sudden death. As soon as you miss, you're out.
Okay.
And so you got sectioned off. Next 30 lads go to this goal, this goal, this goal.
How many people did that?
I think they were trying to make a world record of most penalties taken in like a certain amount of time. So if you score, you go through. But so every winner from each goal go into a final. I didn't make it. But the first person that stepped up for the first penalty, like those people that he turned up in a jeans shirt, like just came back from a night out or something.
Yeah.
Just
skyrocket.
And that's it, it's done. He's been in the queue for like an hour or so, queuing up. He's gone out.
What, is it just like a normal penalty? Goalkeeper in there?
Goalkeeper, so there was 4 goalkeepers. Well, there was no, for 1 goal, because there was that, so they'd take it in turn, so each one.
I thought you meant all of them in the goal at once.
Yeah, so you're only shooting at 1 goal?
Yeah, so 30 lads in 1 goal, then the next 30 in another goal.
Oh, there's 4 goals?
No, there's 12
There's multiple goals.
Goals all around the pitch. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
TalkSport were there. Danny Dye was there because he was the one that was. I'm going.
So how many pens did you score?
I think I scored 4 out of 5. But the lad in my group, so if you win, you get $5,000.
No.
And you got 4 tickets to England's first game, which was Serbia. Was it Serbia?
I think something like that.
Yeah. So I thought, well, what else?
So what was the most penalties scored? What the winner? How many penalties he scored? Do you know?
Yeah, total.
What in total?
So you got 4 out of 4.
So there were 12 people. I think.
So you scored 4, and your 5th one, that's what knocked you out.
Yeah. So I was
Did you
down.
miss, or was it saved?
He saved. I was down to the last 4 in my group, but only one can go through.
Okay.
So while we were still going, I'm sure there was a group next to us. The last 2 must have took about 8 pens each between them because it kept going until you missed, sudden death. And do you ever seen? Is it Don's? The big keeper used to be on Soccer AM.
Yeah,
So he was the keeper in the final of like the pen shootout.
Yeah,
so when you get to the final, he's the keeper.
So how many rounds do they have to go through? Do you reckon? Like say you.
Well, I was out and I was sitting there with this other lad just talking. And then all of a sudden they went, "Everyone that's out, you're back in." So everyone went back in. I missed my second pen, then I was done. But I think 20 people at the end, but only 5 can win. But no, I thought, why not? 4 free tickets and £5 if you win.
So how many people won £5 grand? Just one person?
How many people?
No, so 5 people.
5 people won £5 grand.
£5 and they all won 4 tickets each to the first game.
So did you go down there on your own?
Yeah, of course I did.
I don't know if you turned around to someone and said, fancy jumping on this.
Yeah.
No, I'll just go on.
Did you get train or drive?
Drive.
I would have done that. That sounds like a great little day out.
It's weird. Leighton Orient is weird because on the corners,
I would have got inside my head.
on the corner of the pitch, so where the corners are, they're all flats.
Yeah.
Just like on the corner.
I seen a thing saying Leighton off topic, but I seen a load of Leighton Orient fans were saying they should have been the one to go into the Wembley Stadium because they're the ones closest to it. You know, West Ham got it. They were saying they're the closest to it.
The London City Stadium.
Yeah. So they're saying they're the ones because it's actually in that stadium's in Leighton Orient.
Yeah.
So they were saying we should be the ones. Yeah.
West Ham don't even want that
I've worked around there. Like you say, it's houses.
Yeah, it's just houses.
It's like in an estate.
I've been. I think it's one of the worst grounds ever.
Did you? I thought it was alright.
Because where you went in the away end.
No, it was on the pitch.
Oh, okay.
So you go
You're on about Leighton Orient or West Ham's ground?
Leighton Orient.
I'm on about West Ham's ground.
Oh, yeah.
The London Stadium. Which is
okay.
fucking shit because of how far away it is from the.
You would have thought they would have brought the seats in.
Yeah. Because you've got a racetrack that goes round.
Yeah, you would have thought
that was mine. I think that was my first Premier League game. West Ham versus Spurs.
Was it?
Yeah, my mate asked me. He was a West Ham fan. He's got 2 free tickets. He's like, "Do you want to go?" I was like,
"What, up to Park?"
No, to the new stadium.
Oh, okay.
So when Spurs were flying, then I think they lost 1-0 to West Ham. Ooh. And I was walking to the stadium.
Sounds about right, you know, when you're flying.
But I think that we lost our first game at our new stadium to West Ham. If I remember right.
Yeah, I walked to the stadium, went for a piss, and I was just like on the canal lot. And all you can hear is like when you watch like Green Street, I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Shit, hurry up. It's like a totally different vibe.
I'd love to go to a non-league game. Not such long league, but I've said to you before, like Notts County.
Yeah,
just to take in like what League 2 football or League 1 football is like.
Yeah, I said it to mates, and then I've said it to him as well. I'd love to you gotta think that there's loads of teams around the Midlands that you could go to. You could go to Walsall, like Rock Upon the Day. You could go to Walsall. You could go to Burton. You could go to Notts County.
Villa, Northampton.
No, but I mean Northampton. Villa, you won't get. If you rock up on the day, you ain't gonna get a Villa ticket.
You'll be able to get a ticket at Villa.
What, if you rock up on the day? If you rock up to their ticket office and go, you got a spare ticket.
Talking of tickets, right? Actually, what's your opinion on Coventry's
£45?
I think
category
£30, right, for a child's ticket. That's mental.
I know what you mean, but
they've done it for West Brom as well, and West Brom are on about boycotting.
But they're only doing it. They're only doing it for the Midlands, aren't they?
No, but they are, you know.
No, because I'm sure.
Because
the thing is, I've seen Tom Garrett going about this.
It's a joke.
And he was on about it, and he says he's like, we need to boycott, but we won't. We'll all still go.
Yeah, they were saying that with the Blues because when we played, everyone was like, don't buy anything from the bar. Don't buy as soon as you walked in, the bar from queues massive.
Yeah, but to be fair, like on your side, your guys smashed up the toilet, so
yeah, they did.
Did that?
Yeah.
Twice that is, by the way.
Something to be proud of.
No, I'm saying
they absolutely.
We're just trying to make it look as shit as St Andrews.
So you can see why the tickets are £45. But,
yeah, exactly.
But I know what you mean. They're expensive.
So that's it.
I think they did it, but I think we've done it before.
But that's like a thing.
Yeah, you have.
But
that's the thing. If we're going to go there, we're going to smash a finger. Okay, well, if people are going to come and disrespect it, then we're going to put the prices up.
Yeah,
but you've probably paid for the refurb. Toilet's probably banging that because of use.
Yeah, but I'm sure in the Championship, I know Hull. If you go to Hull, the tickets are all set at £20. But I think that's between all the teams come up. Yeah. As long as you pay the same, we'll pay the same.
Yeah. Well, they say this, the Premier League, because they're saying the Premier League have got there's an away ticket cap. The Premier League's like 35 quid for the away fans.
Home fans are getting bad. I think Villa's are like 100 odd quid now.
Yeah, I think Spurs went a couple of times with Spurs like 75.
Tickets are, tickets shouldn't be as high as what they are, but things are that expensive now to.
But like Tom Garrett was saying, like he says, he said a West Brom fan, if it's a bloke and he takes his kid with him, he's like, it's a £200 day when you take into consideration the travel, tickets, obviously food, drink, the whole thing.
If you do that twice a month, that's a holiday.
I was having the conversation again with Kieran. Me and Kieran were saying that if you like, you got these fans that go there every single game. These people that are at every single game, like they've
home and away.
Do you know what I mean? They can't. That's their life. Yep. They don't do anything. They don't socialise. They can't have missuses and kids.
But you see that's their socialise, isn't it? That's their.
But that's what I mean. Life, but that's home away. If they're in Europe, they go to every single Euro game. Like there's an account I follow on Instagram. It's called Spurs Home and Away. And it's at every single game. And I'm thinking this geezer can't. Whoever it is, unless it's run by multiple people, I don't know. But if it's one person going to every single Spurs game, you can't have a missus, can't have kids, can't have a life. Or you're minted.
Well, you come on to that. Yeah. So I went to England, Wales at Wembley, and on the way back, we were talking to a Welsh guy, and he follows Wales round. He's been to Kazakhstan, but you name it, he's been everywhere for however many years. And like you said, like how much does he spend?
Yeah.
To get to Kazakhstan, he's like, we had to get a flight to Turkey, then get off here to get on there, to get on here to get on there.
That's what I mean. It's even,
all that's watching football. Yeah,
but like I say, it's even
and there was only 1,000 fans maybe. But he's been also to Wales where I'm not sure where they went, but he said there was only 45 of us. But whenever he goes,
that'd be like Andorra or something.
Yeah, but whenever he goes with Wales now, like he knows, he's guaranteed to know someone wherever he goes because he's been there that long.
And the people that do it are the same people.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You're either loaded and can afford to do it, or
you've got nothing else.
You can't have a missus. You can't have a missus and kids and go to every football game home and away. You just can't.
You don't know.
But you can. But it depends how they.
Depends on their lifestyle as well. If that's all he does.
If they're happy with you being at the house,
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, he's got the most unbelievably understanding missus.
Yeah.
If I turn around to Jordan, I'm gonna go to the football to she'll be sad, and if I'm like, I'm gonna go next weekend as well. She's like, do you not want to see your family?
Yeah.
I'm going to see Chug at the weekend. We'll make sure you get your jobs done before you go.
Yeah. We love them though, don't we?
As long as you
understand.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we love them.
My missus watches mine. That's what I'm trying to say. Go on.
Does she like football as well?
Nah, she don't. She's just really fucking supportive. I've got to give it to her. Yeah, man. She'll say to me like, I've listened to the other one on the way to work, and she's like, I don't have a fucking clue what you're on about, but I'm loving it.
Does she? You ever took her to a game?
Yeah, I've took her to Blues. Blues Charlton last season. We won 1-0 and we went pub before, went pub after. She was loving it. Got her a top and that.
See, I don't do it. I'm not literally. Game kicks off at 3. I'll be there at like 10 to 3, straight upstairs, straight out the door.
3 o'clock kick-off, so I'm going to be there for about
but your season, 12. I suppose it's because you're a season ticket holder.
Even when I was a season ticket holder, actually no. When I was a season ticket holder, it was the same. I'd probably get in and out 20 minutes. Yeah,
in out. Yeah. Whereas if you're not, if it was you were only going like every, let's say you went,
you make a day of it.
Let's say you only go 10 times a season.
No, I just.
Nah, because when I was a season ticket for the Blues, I was turning up like 20 minutes before the game, and then after it goes, I'll just go home.
Yeah,
But now I'd probably go and make the day.
The thing is, for me to that is just.
But I suppose, sorry, but again, it's because you live in Northampton. I suppose it's easier because you go. You're making a day of it because it's more of a trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas, like you say, because you're in Cov.
Yeah, but as soon as I finish to get, because Ruby's comes as well. Ruby loves it. Her and her mates, they go sit off by themselves.
I remember you saying, yeah.
She enjoys it.
Have you took George to it?
I couldn't imagine anything worse. Genuinely could not imagine anything worse. She could come to that door and I'll tell her,
What would you do, right?
I don't want to take my missus to the football.
What would you do?
What if she said that, like, why don't you just show me what it's like so I can see?
Yeah, what would you do? You woke up Christmas morning, you got 2 tickets for a game, she's like, I'm coming with you. Christmas present.
Nah, see, George's good like that because
I'm the same.
Because it wouldn't, because I can't have that conversation because I got Oasis tickets and there was 2 and she sorted them out and she was like, take somebody else because I know you'll have a better time with your mates than you will with me.
It's ridiculous.
Jordan's quite good like that.
So when
I can't imagine first. Like, she watched the Europa League final with me. And she was just in it. The thing is, she's bored of it, so she'll try and do. She's a missus, so she'll wind me up. Like I'm watching it, and
she's a United fan.
She might as well, mate. She might as well have been, because I'm sitting there on edge thinking they're going to score any minute because we're just getting battered. So my arsehole's doing that as I'm watching it. And then, like, it'll be a free kick and she's like, I reckon they'll score this. And I'm like, you fuck off. Everything that happened, I got a good feeling about this one. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And if I'm, you know what I mean? Imagine we go and watch, I don't know, we get tickets to Bournemouth, who are at Belgian team. Well, everyone's at Belgian team at the minute. But like we're there and we're like 2-0 down or something, and there's quiet around me, and then the free kicks there, and John's like, I don't know about this one. You know, everyone's gonna be like,
looking,
can you shut your fucking missus up?
You don't know. Depends who you sit with, yeah. But then the fans are out like. Every fan's different as well when you're sitting there.
You get some annoying ones though.
I can't talk about your missus, obviously, but I know mine, and if I'm there drinking beer and having a nice time, she's going to be like, do you not think you're having a bit too much fun?
Nah, my missus joins in.
She's like a fucking fun vacuum.
Fun sponge.
Sarah will go like, order champagne with flares coming out.
My missus just gets on it with me. She'll have a good drink and then have a good time.
When Cov got to the semi-final against Man United, obviously I somehow managed to get like 10 extra tickets. She was like, and I had season tickets that season, and she never went once. And she was like, why aren't I going to the game? I went, you've not been to any of the games. Why am I going to let you come to the big one?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, it's my ticket. It's got my name on it.
Checkmate.
She didn't go there. But I don't think she'd like it because...
Yeah, George said to me before about a couple of things. She's like, would you take me? I'm like, no. A few things. Like, we spoke about Creamfields. What about if I was going Creamfields? I'll go, you go Creamfields. But I'm avoiding you. I think
it's different if you're.
But there's also there's things that I don't want to do that she does. Do you know what I mean? There's things that she'll go and want to do. Yeah. And if she's like, do you want to come with me? I'll be like, I'm okay, thank you. It
swings around about.
I think I always think if you have hospitality, it's different because one can stay in and one goes out.
Yeah.
So you don't have, whereas if you have to sit down for the game, it's totally different environment.
Yeah. I just think that for me it's a bit different. Football is something that I want to do with my mates, stuff like that. I don't feel you don't do that as a part. It's just my way of thinking, but I don't do that.
I'd go on my own. It doesn't bother me. I'm there to watch, so because you're always guaranteed to see someone there anyway.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're seeing, because whoever you're next to anyway, you'll always say hello to.
Well, that's what you said to me when I was at the Cov game. So I've got to go. My mates up there.
Yeah,
you sat next to. Yeah. But Cov Birmingham. I mean, I didn't go on my own, but I was sat on my own. Kieran said to me, "Look, get a ticket," and I was like in front and then like down the row on my own.
Yeah.
I'll happily go football on my own. Not a problem.
Yeah, it's sound.
I'm just there to watch the game.
Yeah.
You're not sure if you can go with somebody, but it's not.
Yeah. It's always better like when you're in a group. Like, who was the Senate the other day?
I don't know, because when you're in a group, you kind of like go more towards the bar than you do.
Yeah. No, I think I was speaking to someone at work and they were talking. They were like, "Oh, are you watching the game tonight?" And I find it hard watching games at home.
Yeah.
You probably don't because you ain't got kids.
Yeah.
But just being in the house, there's just like things to do and you're just getting on. And I was like, the only really games I'd probably watch at home would be like the Euros or the World Cup. But anything else...
Do you know what? I'm quite good with watching games at home first half. Because I'll sit down for the first half and then I'll watch the first half and then half time happens, like you say. I'll then get up and I'll go and do something. And I'll just forget that I'm watching football. It happened loads of times. It happened the other day. I got up, half time, went upstairs because Jordan was up at Florence, and then I thought, I'll stick myself a bath on, and then Jordan was like, I was in the bath, so what are you doing? I'm like, she's like, football's on. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just put it on and it's in the background, but unless it's like Euros or World Cup, or it's maybe a semi-final, but...
But again, is that because there's not many Cov games on the telly?
No, because on Sky Sports, aren't they? Sky Sports Plus.
Sky Sports Plus, you get it on Tuesdays, you can choose.
They've got a lot of games on Sky, which is another bonus for Cov this year.
Yeah.
But then that's the same for most Championship teams.
Yeah. Where do you think Cov will be come Christmas?
I think they'll still be top, but that depends how well they get through.
Results. The thing is, results have gone really well. Like, so you've
lost.
They've gone. Middlesbrough drew.
Middlesbrough
lost.
Middlesbrough lost.
Sorry, Millwall drew. Middlesbrough lost. That's it. Yeah.
No, I think Millwall won.
Millwall drew in the end. 2-2. Plachetta scored in the 96th minute.
Because they're second now. Millwall are.
Was
92nd.
No, they are.
Stoke now.
Stoke. Okay, so
double check. Carry on.
Millwall. Yeah, they're doing well. Middlesbrough lost 4-0. Leicester lost.
A lot of teams are up and around there. Like
I'm sure West Brom drew.
Bristol
drew 0-0.
Bristol City are doing well. Like
I think
they did well last season as
Bristol's,
well.
yeah, they
Middlesbrough, Stoke, Millwall, Bristol, Preston.
Preston, that's another one.
That's a
really
mad
well,
one,
Preston.
yeah, Preston, because they were so close to relegation as well.
Preston are just that championship team now, aren't they? You know, there's just teams that are just championship teams.
But that's the thing about the champion. When you click on the form, like Hull City, have won
the last 5 games.
Yeah.
It's Millwall, Hull, Coventry.
Yeah, you win 5 on the bounce and you're back up there.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, and it's like you say, Cov doing so well. Well, they still are, I suppose.
They are. They've
But
lost
like I
one.
say, they've lost the one game, but you'd think with how well they were doing, but teams just you're only like. It's only 4 points, isn't it? Which I said to Kieran as well. So I was like, you need that one win. I said you need Middlesbrough to lose because they're right up your arse. I said you need them to lose just to give you that little bit of breathing space. Which happened, you lost, but then they lost as well.
But then everyone else underneath either drew or lost.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The results were
Bristol, obviously it's Stoke won, Bristol City lost.
I think if you look back to this time last year, Sunderland were pretty much top of the table, and they dropped off, and they still managed to get to the playoffs. So if you can still get
third.
towards,
They're third or fourth in the end.
I think they were 5th, 6th.
They played Cov, didn't they? So they were Cov. It would have been
Cov 6,
third versus 6th,
4th
versus 5th. So
yeah, they would have been 5th, 6th.
Yeah, something like that. No, Sheffield United would have been third, wouldn't they? Cause
Sheffield come third with
so Cov would have been third, 4th,
and they played Sunderland. No,
But they were running away with it, weren't they? And the form was just.
But to think,
but that's what I mean. If Cov can still be pretty much top of the league come Christmas, and they do fall off, they'll have a lot of time.
I just think at Christmas time, with some of the
6.
players, how well they're playing, because that's the thing with the Championship when you do well.
Teams in the Premier League come snatch it, don't they?
Like you say, you only have to put a 0 on the end of the.
How do you think you'll do if you go up? I think you'll come straight back down, personally.
But it's my friend Dick.
No.
My friend Dick said,
I think that's
this time now, you win the league, it's the best time you're going to have. But to go, you don't know how it's going to go, because unless you carry on like Sunderland have, it'll be great. Or the other way around is you lose every game.
Yeah. I'll get Sunderland are doing fantastic, but
they will drop off.
No.
Especially in January.
That's not what I'm saying. Well. What I'm saying is Sunderland are doing fantastic, right? But Leeds and Burnley are like they're only up there at the minute because West Ham, Wolves, and
Forest
are so bad.
Well, yeah.
And
that's it. I'm not taking anything away from the newly promoted teams at all, but it's the other teams are playing so bad at the minute. It's giving the champion. So Cov, I get what you're saying, and Cov will have a chance, but then you've got to expect more Premier League teams to have a really bad season.
Let's just say, for instance,
because let's be honest,
the teams that are in the bottom 3 now.
What happens is more often than not, the 3 teams that go up come straight back down.
Yeah, this is what I'm getting to. So
this season's like a freak season.
Say for instance now the teams.
It's a season.
Yeah. Say these 3 teams that are in the relegation zone go down now, and Coventry to go up a part of one of the 3. The teams that have already gone up this season now, they're going to be in contention to go back down anyway, aren't they? Because they've just got up. So you've got 6 teams theoretically that are all going to be bobbing around.
Because Sunderland
Coventry will have a good chance.
Have gone up, but they've brought in 14 new players, so it's a totally different 2 separate squads.
The thing is as well, it only again, not taking anything away from them, but it only takes Sunderland to lose 1 or 2 games, head to dip, and then that's it. You spoil.
But